Hello again, and welcome back to Illegally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another PC accessible game video. And I'm also back for more Toby Accessibility Mod content because, thank you to Mr. Alan D1, huge shout out to him, we have more, even more accessible Doom content. He has come out with a new level pack campaign, and it is called Operation MDK. It is an all new, like I said, all new campaign with totally new levels designed specifically for blind players and the Toby Accessibility Mod. But the cool part is it's not just more levels. There are new enemies, or like especially like the zombie type of enemies with new audio. There are new environmental audio effects, but most importantly, this one actually focuses a bit more on story. So if you remember the original Toby Deluxe 1 and 2 map packs, they had the voiceover that was in the original games, and Alan had read it out, so we got to hear what those, what all of those different text scrolls said. But now we have an all new story, and I'm going to show you that right now. So if you already have the Toby Accessibility Mod version 6.1 and you have that set up on your C drive and you've been able to play, use those old play Toby Doom or play classic Doom files, all of that remains the same. All of the features are going to carry over. You're just going to download a new zip file that contains the map and a few other instructions and such. So you just download the zip file, unzip it, paste all the files into your existing Toby Doom folder, and you will find a new file called Play Operation MDK. Hit enter on that. It brings up the GZ Doom launcher as it did for the other Toby Doom files. You choose your Doom 2 Hell on Earth, and away we go. So this is Operation MDK. We have, again, I will reiterate, everything that is in 6.1 works here. So you have the navigation, the compass, the extra sounds. You can check your ammo, health, and keys. You can navigate with the keyboard only or keyboard and mouse. All of that works. So everything that you've come to expect in the latest Toby Accessibility Mod works here. So we're going to hit escape.
Menu. Option. New game. Choose your difficulty. Normal. Easy.
And I'm going to go easy. I've beaten it on normal, and hard is definitely hard. So I definitely recommend, if you're new to it, new to Toby Accessibility Mod, play it on easy, get used to navigating, and that you won't have to worry about getting killed quite as much. But if you want the challenge, it is absolutely there, because I got kind of rocked on the hard difficulty. So let's go.
UMS Atlantia. Subject. Distress call from Moonbase Delta. Briefing.
Attention Bravo Squad. At approximately 1000 hours, we received a distress call from Moonbase Delta. Personnel have indicated something terrible has happened around the mining complex. They have reported the presence of unknown hostile life forms, system failure, and mass casualties. Your objective, Bravo Squad, is to enter the facility, contain and neutralize the threat, and if possible, secure and rescue any survivors. Commence Operation MDK. Good luck and Godspeed. Command out.
Okay, there's our mission briefing, so we actually get some story even before we play.
Approaching Phobos. Stand by. Transmitting docking bay authorization codes. Warning. Anomalous energy signature detected. Danger. Danger.
All right, and now we are going to load into our level.
Huh? What the hell was that? Better go check it out.
So we are in our crew quarters basically, and we are on our little ship, and things kind of went wrong here. So like I said, we've already got more story right from the beginning, which I love, you know, through the kind of voice acted cutscenes, which visually there's, you know, there's some text that is read aloud, and then there's like a picture of your spaceship. So yeah, I love that aspect of we're getting more Doom, but we're also getting a new story, and not just by the levels, but actually with the voice acted cutscenes. And then when you heard him say, you know, oh, what the hell is going on here? That was, he's found a way to add kind of interactive, like scripted elements into a level. So if we needed to do like an audio description of something, or even just like when you enter a room, like telling you like if there's a certain room of significance, or as you'll see in a future level here when we go further, you know, he's like, wow, what is going on here? You know, what are they doing in this facility? So you can kind of have him trigger, your character can say different things, or you could trigger, you'll hear on the next level where we're like, welcome to UAC, you know, you'll hear like an announcement over the PA system. So there's all kinds of things that open up story-wise even during gameplay, which is awesome. And you know, if Mr. Allen D1 does decide to do more level packs, I would love to see this even going, you know, further down the story route, adding more things into the level themselves, you know, maybe getting a few other voice actors. Heck, I would love to do a voice in a Doom game. That'd be awesome. But there's all kinds of things that just something simple like having these scripted events and announcements can open up even from a story or an accessibility perspective for navigation or for story. So there's a lot we could potentially do here in the future based on just what's in Operation MDK. So let's go shoot some dudes, shall we? Okay, so we shot a barrel. We get our targeting sound still.
Shotgun.
Now you hear we got new enemy sounds, but all of our ammo and health indicators are still there. Our announcements. I love the new enemy sounds.
Yellow key card. Clip. Clip.
And that sound effect is from Quake. I remember fighting those guys in Quake. Still sounds cool though.
Clip.
I love the new sound effects. But yeah, so you got your little bunks here. So this is our ship, and as you'll soon see from our story, we're gonna have one more room I gotta clear and get some armor. And again, I can hit Q for compass.
West. North. Northwest. South. Shells.
I can turn 45 degrees.
West. Northwest. North. Northwest. Southwest.
So there you go.
Yellow. Access granted.
Yellow door.
All right, so the pilot's out of commission, and there's the end of the level. So not every level has story in it. The first few do, but then you go for a while where you won't have story between levels. But when you get to different boss levels, you'll get some story interludes, and of course at the end you'll get some. But yeah, I mean, I could see a future map pack where it was really based on story, and you could have, you know, story between levels, you could have story within the levels, you know, like voice acted like characters and everything. It'd be really kind of neat to see what craziness we could come up with just to have a totally really cool blind Doom experience. So loads of potential here. I love what he's got going on.
As you take control of the ship, you try to process what you had just witnessed. Whatever this strange energy was, it turned your men into mindless zombies. Now they are but a distant memory. You attempt to contact HQ, but notice that the communication system has been fried. The only thing left to do is land the ship yourself in the docking bay. As you dock the ship, you could already see the base is on backup power. You feel a strong sense of dread overwhelm you. Securing your helmet, you clutch your weapon tight and exit the ship. You approach the hangar's airlock and enter. Beyond that door is doom.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, you get close to this location.
Welcome to the UAC Phobos Delta Base. Please enjoy your stay.
All right, so yeah, we got on our Phobos base, so that is right in the level itself. It triggers. But, you know, it's like, oh, you get close to this base and something goes really screwy, and yeah, you have to end up killing your whole spaceship crew, which is what we just did on our last mission. That's why they were all zombies, because, yeah, our crew kind of went nuts. And so, yeah, let's go explore the base. No, you don't. So we've got some new sound effects here. Got the photocopier sound. I love it.
Yellow keycard. Shotgun.
And again, I've said this in other Toby videos, but listen to the ambient noises. That can really help you navigate. So combine that with your compass, and you hear like, oh, this this corner of the room has this sound. Oh, I hear the photocopier. Okay, that's over by the key. Or, you know, this sound is closer to where I came in. So if you're trying to find the the door to exit the room again, using your sound effects along with the compass can be really helpful. So I am playing visually, by the way, just because I want to speed the video along and show you different aspects of this new episode, or this new mission pack. So let's go forward here. Our first imp.
Red door.
Okay, we need a red key for that. So again, that noise that you hear right there, that is our health, or it could be a stim pack or a med kit. We don't need it. That's what that fast beeping is. Let's go back, because I know we got, what key did we get?
Yellow key card.
Okay, I hit K for key. Now here's a new thing that wasn't in any of the other Toby map packs. We can now use elevators. That I hit that switch, that little buzzing sound right here, that doesn't just do, open something, it actually uses the elevator. It calls the elevator down or up, depending on...
Shell kit. Yellow access granted.
Yellow door. Yellow door.
Shells.
Get that much needed ammo. I found a secret.
Solar sphere.
There's another key.
Red key card.
So this here, again, if you were playing like a future one where we decked everything out with, sound effects or whatever. So this, basically, there's a door that's broken. It's up and down. There's like a corpse on the bottom of it there. And the door, like, you can't crouch under it or anything. It's just like the door is busted and it's going up and down. So yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff we could do in the future.
Yellow door.
I think we got some more. Yep, another ammo.
Yellow
And let's head back up the elevator to our red door. So I wait for it to go back up. And now we can go to our red door.
Red access granted.
Red door.
Die, Pinky. End of level. First couple levels are short, but they definitely get longer, and they get more difficult. So you see, this level we don't, if I remember correctly, yeah, we just go right in. So there's no story interlude between this level. So not all of your levels are going to have that, but we're just going more through the UAC facility here.
Shells.
And, okay, we don't need more of that ammo. There's one other thing I want to show in this level, and then we're going to end the video. Because I don't want to give a lot of it away, because after all, this is accessible, and I want and encourage you to play it. You know, I don't want you to just watch. I mean, yes, I appreciate that you watch my videos, but I want you guys to play it, because I wish, my biggest disappointment, and maybe I'm just not seeing it in the places that I'm on the internet, but like, I'm pumped. Every time there's more Toby accessibility content, I love it. But I'm not really seeing this mentioned a whole lot in the blindness community, and especially when there's a lot of, like, what I do see is I see a lot of people complaining that, like, oh, especially on iOS and stuff, like, all these text games, I want more action, I want more shooting and things. And this is, like I said, we're making a 30-year-old, almost 30-year-old classic, totally accessible. And I just want it to take off more than it has, or at least than I think it has, because I am all about more Doom content. And the fact that blind people can now play it is so good. So good. So, play it, share it, stream it. I'll talk more about it when we wrap up the video here, but we'll finish this level really quick here. Gun that guy down. Yeah, so, you know, this room, this would be one where it would be kind of cool to have, like a quick audio description. So we have two pinky demons in, like in these like tanks. You know, you see science fiction, you always see sort of monsters in some sort of cryo tanks type of thing. We got two pinkies in there. So these are like holding cells. We got some imps in here in some holding cell things. Now if I go in this last room, oh, hold on, give me that shotgun shell. Go in here.
Red door.
Die. So we're gonna get our key.
Yellow
What the hell is the UAC doing with these creatures? Where do they come from?
shotgun.
I better get out of here.
So this room, he's commenting on what's going on, but basically we have two operating tables, and remember we had the two holding cells. So there's some environmental storytelling that we could even, you know, expand upon, like describing, where it's like, you know, this table we've got a ripped up, we've got a pinky demon, we've got an imp on these operating tables. So clearly they got some weird, like, what are these monsters? What the heck are they? What is this UAC trying to do with these? What are they experimenting? Like, there's a lot of cool storytelling we could do. So, let's see. I've been babbling a lot. Where's my exit? Oh wait, right here. Wasn't it? No, this is okay. This is just where I was. I haven't been paying attention, and I need to. That's where we were. Oh, grab that. Okay, good thing I grabbed those. Okay, that's where we started.
Shells.
I was too busy getting excited about Doom and babbling, and I kind of got...
Shells.
Okay, we'll grab those shells.
Blue door.
Oh, right here we go. There we go.
Access granted.
Yellow door. Monorail is ready for transit.
Yep, so we enter this monorail station, and we get the announcement telling, oh, when we hit the end of the level, it's not just a switch, we're going to use our monorail right here. And that's going to take us to the next area of the facility. So even little things like that, like the announcements, the little thoughts from your character's head as he's looking at, like, they're talking about the experiments. Yeah, very, very cool. Like, you could set the scene visually, like with those demons on the table, and, you know, audibly. So very, very cool. Highly recommend. If you have not checked out the Toby Accessibility Mod yet, version 6.1 is a great place to start. It's better than it's ever been. And the coolest thing is, I was thinking about this, we have over, I don't remember how many levels are in each one of these packs, but we have the Toby Deluxe 1 and 2 packs, and now we have Operation MDK. I know there's over 50 levels of Doom. So we have 50 all new custom levels of Toby Doom content to play, 3 difficulties. And then if we want to, we can go back and try playing through some of the original Doom 1 and Doom 2 content. So just the fact that, like, as blind players, if you ever wanted to play Doom, there's a lot you can play. So again, huge thank you, huge shout out to Mr. Alan D1 and the rest of the team that's kind of been helping with different aspects of the mod, and just very, very cool to see. Would love to see more people, would love to hear about more people playing it. So if you're going to do a video on it, if you're going to stream it, if you're just going to play it, you know, tweet it out on Twitter, share it, social media, put it out there on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. But again, huge thank you to Mr. Alan D1 and team. Can't wait to see what is next, and I am all about all new content, and just all of the stuff that is in this Operation MDK gives me so much cool ideas for the future of Accessible Doom. So with that, we'll wrap it up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Follow me on Twitter at VGFH79, twitch.tv/illegally-cited, illegally-cited.com, and right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everyone again later.